letting go of someone you care about. It's one of the hardest things to do, but sometimes what's hardest for the heart is exactly what's needed for the soul. God doesn't always remove people from your life to punish you. Sometimes He removes them to protect your purpose. Today, I want to show you 5 clear signs God may be telling you to release someone. A relationship, a friend, even a long-held connection that's no longer serving your spiritual future. Before we start, hit like, comment your will, Lord, and subscribe for more videos that help you walk in wisdom, even when it hurts. Sign 1. They constantly pull you away from God. You were praying more before they came. You used to feel convicted. Now you feel numb. If this person's presence in your life makes you compromise, makes you drift from God rather than draw closer, that's not connection. That's corruption. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, "Bad company corrupts good character." God is saying, "You're losing me while chasing them. Let them go before they cost you your fire." Sign 2. You keep having no peace around them. Everything looks fine on the outside, but deep down, something never feels settled. You feel tense after every conversation. You overthink every interaction. This could be discernment, not just anxiety. Philippians 4-7 promises a peace that guards your heart and mind. When peace is missing, that's a sign God may be speaking through silence. Sometimes God won't yell. He'll just withdraw His peace until you realize, this isn't from me. Sign 3. You're constantly making excuses for them. You defend them more than they defend you. You justify behavior that God already convicted you about. You're ignoring red flags because of the history, the feelings, or the fear of being alone. But God doesn't ask you to settle. He asks you to trust. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart." If you're constantly covering for someone who keeps cutting your soul, God may be telling you, you're loving someone who was never meant to lead you. Sign 4. Your destiny feels delayed since they arrived. You had momentum. You were moving in your calling. Then they showed up, and now you're stuck. Every time you try to move forward, something about that relationship pulls you backwards. This is what happened to Lot's wife. She was called out of a place but couldn't stop looking back, and she became frozen in her past. Genesis 19:26 reminds us, she looked back and became a pillar of salt. God might be saying, the reason you feel delayed is because you're dragging what I told you to drop. Sign 5. God has shown you, but you're afraid to obey. This one is for someone specific. You've already heard God's whisper. You've seen the signs. You've felt the nudge, but you're scared. Scared to be alone. Scared to start over. Scared to lose someone who feels irreplaceable. But let me remind you, obedience always births protection. When Abraham released Lot, God showed him the promise. God can't give you your next while you're still clinging to your last. Letting go doesn't always mean rejection. Sometimes it means redirection. It means trusting that God knows what's ahead better than we do. So if these signs spoke to you, don't delay. Don't rationalize. Surrender, obey, trust. Comment your will. Lord, if you're ready to release what God never called you to carry, And if you've ever had to walk away from someone for the sake of your calling, share your story in the comments. You never know who it might set free. Like, share, and subscribe for more bold, Spirit-led guidance every week. God's will is better than your wish. Let Him lead.